Workout number 12. This is your last workout here, endurance weights. We're going to do ladder sets, counting down the ladder. On the sheet I put 18 reps, then 16, and then, 18, 14, and then 10. You can adjust that to be more or less depending on where you're at and how much time you have. You can also do half of any of these workouts at any time and then do the other half the next day. It doesn't have to be all completed at once. Most of these workouts take up to an hour, which is a long time to commit each day. I prefer 30 to 45 minutes so we can get on with our lives. Okay, the first exercise is a box jump. I don't have a plyometric box at home. This is something I usually do at the gym, but you can also do at home with a step. The first step isn't quite as high as a plyometric box, but it works just fine. And squat, you jump up with a nice soft landing, squat, and then step back down. If you can, go to the second step up. The problem with steps versus a box is obviously you have to jump forwards as well, so be careful with that. If you're not comfortable jumping, I'm going to have you do a step up on either the first or second step, and then you'll just split it up half and half on each leg. Moving on to exercise number 2, we'll go back down to my gym. We're going to do kettlebell swings and ball slams. Each of these you've done in the challenge before. Remember the kettlebell swing, use a nice heavy kettlebell. For purposes today, I'm just going to stick with one weight, but about a 20-pounder is a good weight for kettlebell swings. Remember, use the momentum, squeeze the hamstrings, glutes, core, and go overhead if you feel comfortable with it. Otherwise, shoulder height is just fine. Ball slams. Take that ball, get it out, slam it, squat, pick it up, slam it. Remember, don't bend forward, squat to pick it up, and keep going. So I did 18 of each of those. Now I'm going to go back and do 14 of each of those, and then go back and do 10 of each of those. Does that make sense? Set 2, shoulders, core, and lower body. We're going to take a weight. Now this set I did a little differently because I'm alternating sides. I took a weight, lunge to the side, get those glutes, take the weight to your ankle, row it into the upper back as you come forward, or center, and overhead press. So to the side, I would do 9 on one side, and then 9 on the other, and then 7, and then 5. So just once again, remember your shoulders are back, lunge, back, and press. A lot of muscles going on there. The next exercises, I alternated these last 2 in this set. The plank jumps and the overhead press. The squat, plank jumps, core tight in a plank. Bring the feet to your hands, squeeze those abs. I counted them, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And then you're going to alternate that with a squat press. Go heavy. I want you to feel this at the end. Squat, press. Obviously not as heavy as you do on the heavy weight workouts because you're doing so many reps on those, but heavier where you're feeling this at the end. Always core tight, especially when you're pushing that overhead. Okay, we are down to set 3, sumo squat with upright row. This is shoulders again. I go heavy. I used a 20-pound kettlebell for this. A weight works as well. You're just going to take a sumo squat. Inner thigh, core is on, inner thighs squeezing up, butt, and then upright row into the shoulders. Make sure you just come about shoulder height, or chest height, and then release it. Up and down. Make sure you're not hunching, but using the shoulders to lift. Okay, so 18 of those. Moving on to the next one, lunge forward, reverse fly, hitting the back of the shoulder. Lunge it forward, core tight, palms to the back of the room. Squeeze the back of the shoulder, shoulder blades down and back, and into the outer part of the upper back. Alternate legs until you hit all 18. This will be number 3. Another one where you want to make sure you don't hunch or you're going to have a neck ache tomorrow. You want to work the back of the shoulders and the upper back, not the neck. And then the last one in this set is a power deck squat or pistol squat. Power deck squats are pretty crazy. I use a little weight to help me up. So I'm just going to roll back and then drop the weight and hop up. So you're rolling back and hop up. If you're not comfortable with that, piston squats down and up, constantly moving. So I'm going to hold the weight in front of me, hit the bottom of my squat, pulse, pulse, push, pulse, pulse, push. So when I push out, I'm hitting the front of the shoulder and the core and still hitting that butt. So you'll alternate legs for your full set there of 18. Okay, that is that set. Yeah. Moving on to set 4, walking push-ups. Just walking across the room. You're going to do a push-up. I'll go this way. Push-up. Walk your arm and leg to the side. Push-up. And keep going side to side or across the room. You can also do the push-ups on your knees. Okay, walking push-ups. Next one is a deadlift, and then we do an upper back row. Deadlift is the back of the body. We've done it before where you're tipping up the hip, core tight, chest out, butt up. Make sure your back is not arched. Stick it out. Tip forward as far as your flexibility will allow you to, and then you're going to take it all the way back up. So as I go down, I think of my hamstrings are lengthening. As I get to the bottom, I'm going to start squeezing the glutes, hamstrings, using my core and lower back to bring me up. Next one is the row. Now into the upper back, tip forward, core tight, and bring the weights to your belly button, squeezing your shoulder blades back and down, depressing them together. Give them a kiss together. All right, there's set 4. Let's go to set 5. Lunge with the kettlebell, Ironman squats, and shoulder squats. Okay, lunge with the kettlebell or dumbbell, lunging forward. Go down into your lunge, bring the weight from the outside of your leg to the inside, and then alternate down and through. This is going to get the core activated with that weight going through. So that's why we add that. Continue alternating legs till you get your full set. Ironman squats, you can use both weights or just one weight. Sumo squat wide, down, lift to the side into the obliques. Alternating sides till you have 18. And then the shoulder squat, you're going to do the first set, 9 on each side, and then switch back to doing 7 each side, 5 each side. So go through that whole set, go through that set again, and that set again. I hope I'm explaining this well here. Okay, set 6, you're almost there. Bicep curls and tricep skull crushers. You know both of these, I'm not going to waste your time. Just shoulders back, core tight, and curl right into the bicep. Tricep skull crushers, you can use a bar, a plate, or a dumbbell, heavy one, and bring it to your forehead and squeeze up. I used a 25-pound plate when I did this, and that was good. I was at failure by the end. Remember to keep your elbows in, don't let them flail out, and just bring it straight down to your forehead and up, squeezing back here. Set 7, kettlebell around the world and plank. This is a great core set. Okay, you're going to sit down into your squat and you're going to take the weight through the legs in a figure 8, tightening your core. You can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Now, number 1 mistake is bending forward and then you're going to start feeling this in your back. That's not good. You want to sit down and squat. Pop the booty back and go through the legs. Core, core, core. So I'll do 20 of those. Alternating sides, 20, 19. And then we go to the floor. We do our plank. And we reach under the body and slide the weight across. Reach under the body. Front shot. Under the body. Weight through. Slide it through. You're going to feel this core set. Then you get to stand up one more time. Grab the weight. Tuck the tailbone under. And wheel side to side. Keep it tucked using your whole entire core to control this and pull your body side to side. All right. The row, same position with that tailbone tucked, shoulders back, and you're just going to row through those abs, carving them out. You don't have to use a weight for those two. If your arms are tired, call it good. Okay, last set. Set 9, core. Get-ups. Put your weight on your shoulder. I have it on my right, so my right knee is bent. Left leg extended, crunch up, and then push the hips up. So I'll do a set on that side, and then I'll do a set on the other side. Teasers, just like a V-up, but you're teasing. Not quite a V-up. Take everything up like a dead bug, everything out. Use your abs to pull everything in Remember, don't let your legs go too low where you feel your back coming off the floor. Make sure you're able to maintain that neutral spine. And the last exercise is to crunch up and press up. So we're using our core and shoulders. And that's it. You go through that set just like you did all the other ones, walking down the ladder. And that's it for the whole challenge. Workout number 12. You did it. Yeah, keep tuned for some more challenges. And yes, thank you.